Hey, bold, sexy warriors. I hope you had a great weekend. Happy Monday. We are on Mindset and Motivation Monday. And I thought, you know what? We better come on here. Now, you guys are all probably at different levels of your businesses. Some of you are just starting out. You're thinking about starting out. Some of you have been 3 to 5 years in. Some of you have been in it's for 5+ years. And no matter where you're at, this Facebook Live is going to be really helpful for you, I hope. So I want to start off with my natural ability is not planning. It is a muscle I need to continuously work on. And as I notice I keep working on it, it just gets easier and easier. My natural gift is to be spontaneous. I just get hits of inspiration and I'm like, okay, I'll do a Facebook Live on this. Okay, I'm going to write a blog about this. Okay, I'm just going to put some content out there right now. And that works. I mean, it's not good or bad, but it works for me. And it has worked for me in the past, and it helps me create a lot of success because I'm just so in the moment, and people can feel how much in the moment and how real it is. Now, I'm doing this as a Facebook Live, and I've planned to do this. So I actually have what I want to talk about, and it doesn't take away any authenticity that I want to share. And I thought that in the past it would. If I plan things, it's not going to feel as authentic. I won't be as passionate about it. And, I'm really learning that's not true. It's not true. And I'm really inspired to talk about this because I'm continuing to be a work in progress. I'm really honest with you guys, and I always will be transparent that I'm still building this planning muscle. And I want to share with you some of the mistakes and the costs of not planning in my own business, in my own life. Again, it's a work in progress. So when it comes to planning, I really emphasize being really clear about what your activities look like in your business. What are those things that are income producing, that are going to keep you moving forward? And some of these things that are necessary in our business, such as some of the basic admin things, those can be delegated. So you need to think about what are some things in my business that I either don't love to do, or I can do them and I really like doing them, but they actually suck your energy. They take up your energy when you could be doing the things in your business that will bring you a bigger ROI, whether that's financially, and I mean that really is the bottom line financially, that's impact, and then might be going out to network where it needs you. Your team member cannot actually do it, right? And so you need to think of those things. So obviously I'm not going to get my team member to do a Facebook Live, right? That needs to be me, because you guys are in here because you want to learn from me. You want to be having me hold the space. And that makes sense, right? But you don't need me writing, if you're a client of mine, you don't need me writing your receipts, right? My bookkeeper, my VA can do that. So I hope this gives you more clarity, but really being clear and planning what works for you. Now, when it comes to also planning your day, some of you may use apps, and I would love if you could post in the comments what apps you use to help you plan your day. I'm basic and old school, so I like to literally use my Google Calendar, and I color code everything. My team has access to look at my calendar so they know what's going on. And I also am so old school, I prefer, like you see, to make checklists in this book. So it's like I create daily checklists, and then I just also create weekly checklists. So that helps me see, okay, what do I need to get done this week overall? And then how can I break that down, reverse engineer it? So today I'll work on this, tomorrow I'll work on this, and so forth. Okay, and I love checking boxes off. Does that feel good, guys? I know that as human beings, most of us have a sense of satisfaction and a sense of achievement when we can cross that thing off our list or make a check mark, right? That's why we have like sticker charts for kids. It's not any different for adults, right? If you want to have a sticker chart, awesome. Even thinking about planning out your content. So content marketing is something I teach in my mastermind groups, as well as when I work one-on-one with my clients, to go in deeper about how do we do that? What are the different types of content marketing? But for now, what's really important is that we need to plan out our content marketing. What's your biggest, next biggest offering, and all your content needs to be related to that for the next little while. And there's different types of contents that you put out there so that you can really showcase what your messaging is, your branding, and call in your soulmate ideal clients and customers. So planning is really important. And at first, like I said, it's like a muscle I literally have to build and work on. And at first, interestingly enough, because of my limiting belief around planning, and planning is hard, that's really what it is. Planning is hard, it takes extra time. Interestingly enough, when I actually sit down and allot time to plan, and sometimes it only takes 15 minutes, depending on what I'm planning, to half an hour to an hour, again, depending on what I'm planning, I've got it all laid out for the whole week or the whole month even, right? So planning is helpful, and it actually creates more ease and flow in your business. Because now you can just schedule things in such as scheduling in posts, scheduling in when you have your meetings. Like it just really makes things so much easier in your life. Even as a parent, right? Planning dinners, right? What are you going to cook for dinner? Honestly, that's something I'm still working on, because it's easy to just pull something out of fridge, chop up some veggies, and there we go. But if I plan things, for myself and Dan, we batch cook. I batch cook a bunch of protein, and we eat pretty simple, and healthy. So I batch cook a bunch of my protein, so I'm not cooking every single night. I like cooking, but I'm not choosing to prioritize my time in cooking. Okay, so that's my choice. And so even in the mornings, it's a bit of a stressful rush with our kids, because if we don't plan, it's always like, okay, did you remember this? Did you remember this? Did you remember this? So we are creating the habit of making sure we have things organized the night before. Confession, they don't have pajamas. They wear the clothes they're going to wear for the next day. So that's a little bit more automated. My kids are 5 and 7, and it's still sometimes like a constant reminder of getting them into the next action. So if we can automate that a little bit by having them wear their clothes that they're going to wear the next day, awesome. Right? And so, that's kind of a little hack we have. Does anyone else do that as a parent? And it's creating more ease and flow. Dan are actually going to sit down tonight and go through the parent calendar. I hate that at Costco they have mom calendars, and they're calling it mom calendars. I love the mom calendar, but I hate that it's called a mom calendar. Why is it not called a parent calendar? Anyways, my little rant there. We're going to sit down and we're going to put in all the kids' activities. We're going to put in the family activities. We're also going to put in our activities for when we're going to do our money dates and also our visioning dates. We actually do these. That will be for another Facebook Live. And honestly, guys, it just creates so much more ease and flow. And this is coming from somebody who freaking hated planning. Now I get excited about it. Yes, I actually get excited about it. And my husband's a financial planner, so this is his jam, and his challenge is being more spontaneous. So it's just interesting how we really take each other's, we come together and we really learn from each other in our strengths and our weaknesses. So I hope this was helpful. I would love to hear what your takeaway is. Perhaps even you sharing some of your planning tips if you love planning. Any apps that you use to help you in your business. I know some people use Asana. I haven't really checked that out. I use the Later app, which is free for Instagram. You can schedule up to 30 posts a month. So when you look at my Instagram, Bold Sexy Warrior, you'll see my branded quotes. Those are all scheduled in, and Carly, my assistant, schedules those in. I send her the quotes, but she like creates a graphics and then schedules them in, and they come out at 2:00 every day. So again, I hire out, I source out for graphics, I source out for even email. I'll put together an email like what I want to have it in terms of the content, and Carly will put it together for me with the graphics and make it and Rozify it. So, hey, Laurel. So again, let's sum this up. Planning is important. It's going to create more ease and flow in your life and your business. Okay, so what do you need to plan for your life? I want to hear below, or your business, right? And you guys even notice, what is your strength? Are you a planner? Is that your strength? Or are you more spontaneous, right? Because which muscle do you need to build more of? Because we need both, right? And then also looking at how planning can create ease and flow in your content and what you're launching in your business, how it can create more conversion in your business with ease. Trust me, guys. Trust me. I learned that. And also it creates more ease and flow in your amongst your team members. Man, one of my mistakes I used to make is because I'm so spontaneous. I'm like, hey, to my VA, can you get this out today? And it's like, what if they don't have the ability because they haven't planned for it, right? So Carly's probably like shaking her head. Yep, Roz is definitely in progress, right? So Carly and I are also sitting down and going to be planning out our content for the next month as well in a more strategic way. So this has been in progress. Again, there's always room for improvement. And I just want to share with you guys just the benefits I've been experiencing in planning, and it's actually called more people in, which is really interesting. I've been getting way more private messages. I've been getting way more calls in my calendar for discovery sessions because it is calling in the soulmate clients more. So I can be a living testimonial to the power of planning and how it increases success in my business. And I just wish the best for you guys, okay? So I'm here to share my mistakes with you guys so that you don't have to waste your time making those same mistakes. We're all here to learn from each other. So let's post in the comments below and let me know what your aha moments are from this video. Maybe it's not aha, but it's a deeper insight. It's like, oh, it's a good reminder. Yeah, that's what I definitely need to implement, or, oh, that's an area I haven't thought about. And share any of your apps or strategies you use to plan. I'm here to learn with you guys. All right. I always say I'm a student of life first before a teacher, a mentor, coach, right? So I think that part of having a successful, being successful in life is being a student. Never thinking you're better than other people, never thinking you have it all together or you know it all, which also was one of my blocks when I was working through years ago with my first business coach. I would say, oh, I already know that. She's like, stop freaking saying you already know that, because guess what? You're blocking yourself from letting it come in deeper or heightening that awareness and moving through that. What's that next level if you just drop the already know that? And I was like, thank you for calling me on my shit. That's right. So I never say I already know. I just say I'm receiving this. Thank you. All right, my loves. I hope that this was super crazy, amazing, helpful for you. I would love to hear. I will chat with you later.